Hello, I am Daniela Silcock. I'm the head of policy research at the Pensions Policy Institute, and I'm talking to you today about some work we did recently looking at the way people in other countries have tackled the issues of small deferred member pots. And this work that we did was actually commissioned by part of the working group, or one of the working groups that DWP set up in order to look into how to tackle this problem. It was a really fascinating piece of work. We interviewed people in 11 different countries, and we discovered some really exciting international trends, including the one I'm going to talk to you about right now, a general move towards centralisation of pension systems. Now, centralisation can actually apply to many different aspects of pension systems and can be structured in different ways. The three key designs that we found during this study that we found of interest were having a national data standard, having data platforms that different schemes could use, and having clearinghouses where funds could sit while waiting to transfer between schemes. And each of these offer a way to streamline transfers and transactions, and in combination can help make DC systems more efficient and secure. But why do DC systems need centralization? Well, the answer is actually fairly clear when the issues are set out logically. As DC systems grow, as happening in the UK at the moment, and when a system of automatic enrolment is introduced, or perhaps compulsory saving, as we saw in a lot of the other countries, the inevitable result is the accrual of small pots, many small pots, as people change jobs. And of course, people are changing jobs quite a lot, especially those who are in the target group for auto-enrollment, who tend to be in more low-skilled jobs, such as hospitality and retail. So once you've actually got quite a lot of small deferred member pots, this starts to reach an unmanageable level, and financial problems develop both for the holders of the pots and for the schemes managing them. And at this point, we've seen in other countries that a national consolidation system is generally introduced. Now, national consolidation systems can take many different forms. So, for example, a pot follows member system, where when an employee moves, their pot goes with them and joins into their new pot. A lifetime provider system, where people always save into the same pot, regardless of where they work. Or a default consolidated vehicle, which hoovers up pots, basically. When people move, all of their old pots go into this system. And the result of any of these systems, obviously, is that pots and money start moving in greater volumes and in more complex ways. So at this point, the possibilities for mistakes and inefficiencies multiply, and systems to change is generally required. And centralization helps with this. For example, the clearinghouses proved very useful in Australia, Chile, and America as a secure way to pass money between schemes and to hold on to money while identification checks are made. Data standards, such as those used in Australia, Chile, Mexico, and New Zealand, require pension providers to submit data in a standardized format. This ensures that processes are more efficient as fewer resources are required to ratify data. And data platforms act as a hub to allow schemes to communicate with each other and the tax office and the regulator, and to send funds to other schemes via the clearinghouses. So as you can see, working together, these all really help to create a much more efficient system. Now, in the UK, the DWP has announced its intention to explore options around a member exchange policy, which is like a pot follows member policy. And this will necessitate a significant number of transfers between schemes, and options around a consolidation model they've also suggested, which will also require a lot of transfers. However, the UK is already conducting work which could aid development of centralisation. For example, the Pensions Dashboard Programme is supporting the creation of data standards to be used by participating schemes. And this could also pave the way for the construction of data platforms. But as work on the new national system for pot consolidation or transfer is developed, work on aspects of centralisation will also become more important. But I think the UK is particularly lucky because so many other countries are already tackling the problems of small deferred member pension pots and introducing or have already introduced aspects of centralisation. And these can therefore provide valuable lessons regarding the potential benefits and pitfalls of pursuing different approaches. I'd just like to thank you very much for watching this video. You'll be able to find this content on our website in reports 2021. How have other countries dealt with small deferred member parts? Thank you very much.